And now a segment I've been dying to do. As Everton said earlier, he is an Oklahoma City Thunder fan. So, Everton, I'm gonna assume that you're very passionate about Shea.
Yeah, I won't lie. Um, I have a crazy story about why he's like probably my second favorite player. If you want me to
Okay.
tell you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so my friend Felix he'll always remember this story. It's a
Uh-huh.
quick story. So I remember when he got drafted to the Clippers,
Yeah.
in 2018. So, but he wasn't nothing crazy at that point in time, right?
No.
So in 2K19, me and Felix used to do this thing where we would like create a player on 2K and then
Mhm.
put him on a team and like play in my league with it, right? Or play against each
Okay.
other. So, but we wouldn't be like, all right, let's put him on the best team, like put him on
Uh-huh.
like an average team. So
Okay.
the Clippers were kind of like that. So I put my player on that team. And
Mhm.
I'm like a 90 plus overall. So of course I'm like gonna score like 50, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was a point guard. So Shea was the backup, right?
Okay.
And every time he came in the game, like 30, bro. I remember one game, I think he had more points than my player. And he's
Really?
like a 76 overall. So I'm like, yo, like this dude is like tough.
Yeah.
So then I would even take him to the blacktop. Like, when you go on blacktop,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
use like all the best players,
Yeah, that's why I play with my roommate.
right? So I would go to blacktop, use a bunch of best players, but I'd use Shea too,
Mm.
and I would still get 20 plus with him.
Dude, he's nice.
Like, so I'm like, all right, I actually really like this dude.
Yeah.
Then he got traded to my team, and I'm
Uh-huh.
like, okay, so like I have to be a fan now.
Okay.
And he's just progressively gotten better like every year. And I
Mm.
love watching his game and all of that to him being probably my second favorite player in the league right now, to be honest.
Yeah. Man, beautiful story. I almost brought a tear to my eye, but all I heard is Everton's gonna have a lot to say about this. I have six players in front of me, and again, I'm not gonna voice my opinion. Everton's gonna run solo on this. He called ISO. Let's see how he's gonna do.
All right.
The first player. All right. So also stress the rules. Let's say you're building a team. It's not the Thunder. It's not gonna be who would be the better fit for the Thunder. You're building your team and you are in win now mode. It's not like, oh, this player might be better now, but I'm gonna like shave more in the future. It's you're in win now mode, okay? All right,
Okay.
let's do this. So who would you rather have on your team? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or Luka Doncic?
Oh man, Shaq really, really had to bring this up. I love SGA, bro, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm still taking Luca. Like
Okay.
the only thing that I'm still like, I don't know, like Luca is a very ball dominant player,
Hmm.
whereas SGA I think could actually be better off ball than Luca, which in a
Yeah,
championship team, you kind of do need that.
absolutely.
But Luca in the playoffs has been like so good to the point where like
Yeah.
I can't pass that up, bro. Like I just can't pass that up. So
Yeah.
I'd still probably give the edge to Luca,
Mhm.
despite my SGA bias wanting to kick in. I'm not stupid. I'm gonna still go
Yeah,
Luca.
absolutely. It's just crazy me what Luke has been able to do with these like horrendous Maverick teams.
I know, bro.
Yeah,
He's tough, bro.
yeah. I love Mark Cuban as a human, but man, he has not tried to help Luca out with that team at all. Got Kyrie, but then like when you have Dwight Powell running center, it's like, oh man. I thought the Bulls had it bad with Vooch.
Now, Dwight Powell being your starting center for the past few years, come on, bro. Like you're
Yeah,
not cooking.
it's shameless. Or you're overcooking, you're like burning the kitchen down because that's what Mark Cuban has done with the Mavericks. Now, the second one, who would you rather have, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or Joel Embiid?
Ooh. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie.
Hmm.
This is tough because, like, bro, Embiid, when you think about it, I can't put a series in my mind where I said Joel Embiid took over this series. Like,
Yep.
he's always like underperform. Like, okay, maybe the first round he might beat the Brooklyn Nets, whatever. But when, when adversity hits, this dude always crumbles, bro. Like, it always happens. Or he's injured, you
Yep.
know? So I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Injured.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You can say I'm biased, and I'm honestly fully okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go SGA just because I feel like I can trust him more in
Hmm.
the play. Now, granted, he hasn't really played that much in the playoffs, so I guess I can't say too much about that. But one, his injury history isn't bad, and SGA just hasn't shown me anything to where I feel like he'll get like pressured by adversity like that. So I am gonna
Absolutely.
be biased and pick SGA, but yeah,
Okay.
I have my reasons.
Yeah, absolutely. You gave good points. Again, not saying my side, but you did get good points that I agree with because Embiid loves to sell in the playoffs. It's his go-to. I
Literally.
not to go on an Embiid conversation, but I feel like this season this is his last chance before like he's fully on the banned list.
Nah, facts. This is like, yo, bro, if you crumble again, you might be
Yeah.
a fraud, bro.
I know, because dude, if you think about it, like, not to go, we're going off topic, but like, if they get Boston or Milwaukee in the first round, like that's literally the Embiid legacy series. Like, it will decide his like legacy forever. Like, no pressure, bud.
Like the thing is, right? It's okay if you were to lose to one of those teams. Like,
Mhm.
all right, they're a better team.
Yeah,
But
but you
bro,
got to at
if
least
you,
hoop.
yeah, like if he can play good and they lose, all right, maybe you just wasn't your year. But
Yeah,
if he crumbles and they
Mhm.
lose, nah,
It's
bro,
over. It's actually
nah.
over. Regular season merchant.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. But now my third player, who would you rather have, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or Stephen Curry? Yeah, we got the tough ones today.
Yeah, these are tough. Again, I want to be biased, but I honestly I can't bet against Steph Curry, bro. Like,
Mm,
I know he's been kind of up and down this year, but it kind of reminds me of like not fully, but like the year they won the championship two
mm,
2 years ago in 2022. That was the first year Steph actually shot sub 40% from three in a season, and he actually
mm,
broke the 3-point record in that same season. But like that's crazy. But he didn't have like the most Steph Curry level season. But when those
mm.
playoffs and the finals came around, man, he put those Warriors on his back, and
Yeah.
he's proven it time and time again. So I can't go against. Like I feel like I'm being kind of like longevity bias, but it's hard to go against guys who I've seen do it time and time again versus a guy who I think has only been in the playoffs twice in his
Mm,
career. Like I can't really bet against those guys. Granted, SGA does it on both ends of the ball, and honestly, hot take, you can make the argument SGA might be the second best guard in the league right now.
mm,
But again, based on what I've seen Steph do in the past, it's hard for me to go away from, especially win now. Like, if the
mm.
conversation was the future, Shea, like easily, like no
Absolutely.
question for me. But
Mm,
right now, I know Steph has had his slumps or whatever.
mm.
I've seen him do it, bro,
Yeah.
multiple times. So it's kind of hard for me to say. So I'm gonna go Steph.
Yeah. My hot take for Stephen Curry this season is with how bad the Warriors team is, if he can get them in and they make it past round one, he's officially the best point guard and like a top five player of all time. I don't care if it's not a chip or nothing. If you do it with this Warriors team, like you don't even need to win a championship. You get past the first round, you're top five. Like this team
Yeah,
sucks.
this bro, like he's had to do with like off the court stuff. Because the thing is, Steph don't really do nothing off the court. Like you don't
Yeah.
really hear bad. The only off the court stuff you hear about is
He'd be like
Aisha
Embiid.
Curry.
Yeah.
That's the only off the court.
Yeah.
But he's had to deal with that. He's had to deal with on the court, like Clay shooting tour numbers,
Mhm.
Chris Paul looking like Shaq in the Celtics jersey. Um, the only like consistent Andrew Wiggins has been like
Yeah. Horrendous.
like the
Former
only guys
all-star
that
starter.
I know, right? What the heck?
Yeah, and
The only
you
guys that
said
have been. Oh, go
you said
ahead.
all these names, but you didn't say Draymond Green.
I was gonna say Draymond next. Like
Oh, okay, I
Draymond.
got you.
The thing is, the Draymond's been the lack of him being on the court is
Yeah,
really part of the issue.
absolutely.
But yeah, the Warriors are kind of in a. I don't even. I actually know if I had them on my five trade thing, but they are
Mhm.
another team that
They need to make a
they
move.
need to make a move, bro.
Yeah,
But this ain't the Warriors video, so we'll talk
yeah.
about it at a different time.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
all in all, I don't hate your take about the top five thing or the best point guard,
Yeah,
but another chip would solidify it. I think that
absolutely.
would make it more of a convo, maybe.
Hmm.
But another chip, I think, would definitely take him over the edge.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just if you can make out the first round with Dario Saric as your second best player, then like you're amazing, no question
Yeah,
about it. But
that's true.
now the reason I wanted to have this segment, like I know Shaq brought up that ridiculous convo with Luca, but the first one was when Bill Simmons said he would take Shea over Jason Tatum. So I want to know, who are you taking?
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going SGA, bro.
Okay, what's your reasoning?
So I'll give you reasoning. One, defensively, Tatum's actually a really good defender. Like, I don't know
Mm,
if he's all defensive level defense,
no, but he's
but
really underrated.
he's a really underrated defender. Shea is all defense level like defender. Like in terms
Absolutely.
of guard defenders, I'd only say maybe Derek White and like Drew are probably better.
Hmm.
Um, but SGA is one of the best defensive guards in the league,
Mhm.
while offensively being like, dude, he's just like crazy offensively. Like
Mhm.
efficiency, he's amazing. Only thing, he's not the best 3-point shooter, but I'm not gonna lie, neither is Tatum. Like you think
No,
Tatum's a good 3-point shooter,
I
but
do not.
bro, like, oh, not you, but like, people think he is like some kind
Yeah.
of knockdown shooter, but
Yeah, no.
he's really not.
Mhm.
And then, bro, Tatum has this thing where he just turns into that Dominican dude on TikTok, bro. Like he does it. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I wish
Um,
I didn't. I really wish I didn't.
like he does it all the time. Like in big moments, he just always seems to like sometimes he raises his level. Like I'll give him
Yeah.
credit in the Sixers series. Like game 7, he was good at the end of game 6. But he never does it when like you really need him to sometimes. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know, Tatum. I like Tatum, but I have my reservations about Tatum. The biggest thing for me, bro, go to the baskets.
Yeah, you have the size and athleticism. Like, dude,
Bro.
I'm not a big Celtics fan, so I haven't watched every Celtics game this season. But there's
Mhm.
games I watch where he's on the baseline. It's like, oh, he's gonna drive and get a dunk here, and then he hits a shimmy and pulls up contested mid range. Like, Jason, you're athletic. Use it.
Like, bro, like the specific game I remember watching, the Pistons game when they almost lost to the Pistons during that losing
Yeah,
streak.
that was
I was
incredible.
watching that game, bro, and they were down 20 at one point. This dude Tatum had took like 5 threes and like missed them. I'm like, bro, do you know you're 6'9", like 220, bro?
Yeah.
Like, what are you like? I know like Kobe's your idol, bro.
Mhm.
You don't have to take those difficult shot Kobe's took, bro. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just no. You don't have to. Like, you're a big dude.
Mhm.
Go to the
Dude,
basket.
I know he's still texting Kobe before every game. Like, this one's for you, Kobe, as he takes a shot.
Bro, that was the craziest thing. When that happened and they lost, bro,
Uh,
that Twitter was eating that up, bro. That
dude,
was that was crazy.
I always wish I was like a professional hooper, but after seeing Twitter, I don't know, man.
Bro, like part of me is like, nah, I wouldn't care, but bro, I'd be on Twitter like,
Uh,
damn, what they say about me
yeah,
today?
no.
Like,
What are you doing when you open Twitter and the first thing you see is someone giving you a CDL certificate?
bro, like I might delete the app, bro. Like it's
Yeah,
just like I can't,
I
bro.
can't. And then the last one, I'm not gonna lie, I know what my side is on this one, but I just want to piss off some Phoenix Suns fans. Are you taking Shea or Devin Booker?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Suns fans might not be happy. I'm
Uh,
taking Shea, bro.
yeah.
Like, I think, in terms of scoring, you could say they're on the same level, whatever. D-Book's probably a better 3-point shooter. I will give him that. But
Hmm.
mid-range shooting, Shea might be a better mid-range shooter at this point.
Yeah.
And finishing around the rim, Shea's one of the best guards at finishing around the rim.
Hmm.
And then while I give Booker his credit, he's become a better defender than like he used to be.
Hmm.
He's not Shea level defensively. Like
No,
I think we all know that. And then as a leader too, I know this isn't like on the well, this is kind of on the court too,
it is.
but as a leader, I think he's probably a better leader. I don't know how you grade that really,
Uh-huh.
but I feel like I've seen great leadership skills in Shea, whereas Devin Booker, I like Devin Booker too, of
Mhm.
course, but Devin Booker has his moments where I'm like, okay, bro. So yeah, I would definitely take Shea.
Absolutely. It's just I'm a big fan of both these players, coming out of Kentucky, not the highest NBA expectations, going like towards the end of the lottery, and they've both turned out to be stars for their teams. And a lot of respect for Devin Booker because this season I think I don't want to say evolved, but he's taken steps as a defender and a passer. The Suns not having a point guard, I feel like Devin Booker's taken a big step in, getting the ball around, but the Suns still working it out, not a certified playoff team yet, which is very surprising to say. Hoping
Mhm.
they don't sell that. That'd be such a shame.
Yeah, I honestly I had a hot take before the season that the Suns were gonna disappoint a few people because there was people that are
Mm.
like, oh yeah, they're gonna be like the second best team in the West. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, don't do that.
No. Yeah.
They will not be up there. Like the injury thing was always a thing for me, and the depth, bro. Like, yeah, but
Stinks.
yeah, it's bad. Like, there's
Yeah.
some guys who are playing better, but like some guys like Yuta Watanabe, like he was supposed to be some big signing because he could shoot, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nah, he has not been able to shoot, and
You
that's
were
his
fooled.
only thing. Like, literally, you're fooled,
Yeah.
bro. Like, nah.
Yeah, but so that is gonna be it for our Shea segment.